So I figured I should record a video in the open space. Makes for a more interesting background. Back with the phone notes. So this video is about the future of Move or Die and what we're doing with it right now. And what we did is basically compiled a list of questions that we thought you guys might ask, and I'm gonna read them now. And the first one is, when is Move or Die coming out on Xbox and PS4 and other consoles that I own and nobody else owns? Like, ooh yeah. And yes, I hope that's how you sound. And the answer to that is, we're working on it. And I hit that answer because I want to have a definitive date, but I don't have that just yet. And yeah, I've already used the we made our own engine and it's very slow excuse before, and it's, even though it's true, it is taking very long because it's a lot of work. And I promised that it would come out this year, and I still hope that that will be the case, but we're still going through the certification process, and because the game is super unoptimized on PC to begin with, it was really hard to make it run at a decent frame rate on consoles. So it is coming, but I don't have a specific date just yet. Next question.
Have you stopped working on the game? When is the next update coming out? I've been waiting for like 5 years now.
A really quick thing about updates, we're actually working on 4 updates in the foreseeable future. One of them is a really big one that should come out hopefully in the winter. The second one is a quick Halloween update, basically the same thing we did last year. And then we have a smaller update that's focused around Discord, and a Cameos update, which ties into the next question, which is,
Rick and Morty were great, but when are you adding my favorite underground Slovenian anime character to the game? I'm Pickle Rick!
So basically what I want to do is I want to make a big Cameos update, which will be a huge pack of Cameo characters, and I'm hoping, like I'm dreaming about getting characters from Futurama, Steven's Universe, Adventure Time, and other shows that I love, like I did with Rick and Morty. But that usually comes with a very long conversation over emails that goes back and forth over many months, even years. For example, the Adult Swim conversation went for almost over a year. So it's a very long, slow, and tedious process, and I can never know the outcome of it. So I'm hoping it's gonna be a good one, because if it is, we're gonna have an awesome Cameos update. Next question.
I'm actually a mod on PC Master Race and I have 41080s in SLI. Why is my frame rate so low?
We get this question a lot because there are a lot of causes for low frame rates. Basically, as a quick answer, we made a pinned forum post that I linked in the description below, and you can go check that. But the gist of it is some players have FPS problems caused by wireless controllers, apparently. Other players have problems with the Plays TV process running in the background, and if you close it, it should fix the problem, but it seems like it doesn't work for every single player out there. Other problems are related to driver updates or going from Windows 7 to Windows 10, and it's a collection of a lot of things that are out of our control, and it's really frustrating because there's not much we can do to fix these things. We tried our best to address all these problems in the forum post in the description, so check that and please let us know if it still happens, because we hate it and we really wish we could fix it. And finally, the last question.
Why is it that sometimes when I finish a match, I don't get any XP, or I don't level up, or I don't get any loot crates at all? What's up with that?
And the answer to that is our servers are not as good as we'd like them to be. Basically, we have a lot of math going on in the background on our servers when a match is finished, and that math is in place in order to prevent cheaters from farming XP and gaining items that they can later sell on the Steam marketplace. And there are several checks to see if a match was legit, if players dropped out in the middle of it. And during that check, sometimes the game can't get a proper connection with our server, and that potentially causes the server not to get all the information needed for that check to confirm a match, and that in turn causes the entire match to not count as a viable match. That is a fairly rare problem, but it does happen every now and then. Another cause of this was in the previous update, where we did some math locally on the client side, where when you finish the match, you could see your XP bar fill up, and that was basically the game estimating how much XP you got. And if something happened and the game couldn't communicate with the server properly, you didn't actually get that XP. So that caused that perception of losing XP instead of gaining, which was actually you never getting XP in the first place. But hopefully that problem should be solved since the last update. So again, if you stumble upon this problem, please let us know, because again, it's very frustrating and we want to fix all these things. So yeah, that's about it. That's the future of Move or Die and what we're working on, and I hope it was a good idea to record this in the open space. There's people behind me. They look busy, they're doing things, they're drawing things. So yeah, Rick he's been off camera this entire time, and he's recording a secondary point of view thing, and it's really, really distracting. Anyway, yeah, bye!
Szechuan sauce.